Welcome to Kusum.net. You are watching ASP.NET MVC tutorial. This is part 7, models in an ASP.NET MVC application. In this session, you will learn models in an MVC application. Before watching this video, please watch my part 4, 5 and 6. In previous part 6, I have explained about ViewBag and ViewData keywords in MVC application to pass the data from controller to view. Okay, I will today run a program to display this information using view model. Okay, so this is my diagram how the data is passed from controller to view and view to model. Okay, alright. Now I will start my application to run how to use the model class in my model. So this is my table users, and inside of this user ID, username, password and full name. Okay, to fetch data from this user table, I have to create one model class inside of model folder. So right click on model, add class. Suppose class name is user. Now I will write same data as per the table, user ID, username, password and full name. So how to write public integer user ID get set public string username get set. Copy this string, paste it here. User ID, username, password and full name, right? These all are strings and only the user ID is integer. So I have write this type plus, and after written this class I will create one controller. Before creating controller I will check user ID, username, password and full name. Okay, this is my controller and I will create one new controller, add controller MVC5 controller empty. Suppose my controller name is user controller. Okay, so write this. Now I will call the data from model class into this controller and controller will give data to the view. So to call the controller, what we write? We will initialize that class here. So what is my class name? User. User, suppose u equal to new user. This user class is not displayed here. Why? Because this class have a namespace MVC_demo.models inside of models this class, and I have not initiated it. But if I write here the namespace using application name MVC_demo.models folder, inside of model folder this that class, so initialize that class. Now it will initialize now user u equal to new user. write the data to pass to display on the view page, right? So user ID. Why these automatically variables are created and display here? Because I have added this namespace MVC demo.models. So this class is exists in this controller. User ID equal to what? Suppose user ID is equal to 101, then username equal to suppose Deepak, then password suppose it is Deepak, full name suppose it is Deepak Kashinath Dev, right? So I have written this index method, and inside of this index method I have passed this class data and written the data here. Now I will need a view to display the data of this class table. Okay, this class table is mapped to that original database table, right? This is my class and this class is mapped to this table user ID user. Okay, uh, my controller is created, and now I want to add the view page. To add the view page, right click on this, click on add view. View name is suppose index, template I want to put it empty. We will create template from our side. We will use model class user, this whatever we have created now. Add. Okay. So this namespace is added here @model application name dot models dot user, means inside of model folder there is user class, so I can access all the fields of that class inside of this view page, right? Now so I will create a table, and its interface design I have already created, so I am pasting here. Oh, not here. Okay, let me create. There is nothing. Center tag, inside of center tag h1. All right, I am starting this table and created row inside of that uh, given columns user ID, and to display the user ID we required data with C# code. So I am using razor syntax at the rate, and from where? From model, because I have called model here. Okay, so I am fetching the data from model at model dot user ID. Right. Same like that for all. Right, user ID, username, password, full name, and here model dot full name. Model dot password, and here model dot username. Right, my view page is created with the table, and now I am running this view page. So when that application is running, that time it will display this data. It will display this data. This data will go to the view page and display using model. So controller is fetching data from the model class, and controller pass data to the view page, and using model, view page displays the data. There is error, null reference exception, and inside of that, object reference not set to an instance of object. What is the problem? Problem here is this: it is accessing this page, another page. What is our controller name? User controller. And what is our view page name? It is index. And what here? Here is MVC demo. So pass the controller name user and index. Okay. Now, so if you don't pass the correct controller name and index, it will display the error. And if by default you want to run your page, then define your settings into this MVC config file, root config file. Here your controller name, user. Okay, first run this application. Right, it is getting much more time. So the solution is that we first build our project, then run it. First we build our project, clean solution, build solution. Inside of build solution, compile time error, if available, then it will display. It is succeeded, so we will run our program now. And we have not given settings, so we have to pass user and index method name. This is given some error. iterate model.user_id null reference exception. Okay, object reference not set to an instance of an object. So in model is going to null. Okay, so what is the problem in controller? We have not passed this variable of class inside of the return view, so model going null, and the error displayed that null reference exception here. Okay, so we have passed this u object here. Now run the program. Before running the program, we will set here the name of the controller, user, and the action method name is index. Save it, and without any hassle, just run your program. It will correctly display our page only, not other controllers page, right? So when we create controller get the data from the model and pass to the view, and view displays the data using model's data, right? So the controller responds to URL request, gets data from a model and hands it over to the view. The view then renders the data. Model can be entities or business objects. Inside of model, whatever the table data, you must give the same name for that, right? if you want to display your data, and you can write in the class your data whatever you like. That is called business objects. The class data is called business objects. So our page is displayed here. All the data whichever write in the controller, that is passed here and display here. So guys, if you like this video, please subscribe my channel if you already subscribed it, and then please like the channel and share it. Thank you for listening and have a great day to you. Thank you.